Transistors, Unit 5. BJT, Bipolar Junction Transistor. First transistor to be invented and widely used in circuit. There are three doped regions forming two PN junctions between them, that is NPN and PNP type transistors, with emitter, collector and base doped. In a transistor, emitter is of heavily doped and moderate size. Collector is moderately doped and larger as compared to the emitter. Base is very thin and lightly doped. Emitter base junction of the transistor is forward bias, while the collector base junction of the transistor is reversed bias, or vice versa, depending on the condition desired, which junction is forward or reverse biased. For transistor to be used as an amplifier, the emitter base junction is forward bias and base collector region is reversed bias. This state is called an active state. The total current entering the emitter, that is I, goes to the base form, where the most of the current enters the collector and a very small fractions of current leaves the base. Thus, IB is less than IC. Since the emitter base junction is forward bias, their resistance is lower than the collector base junction, which is reversed bias. We know beta AC is equal to small change in IC upon small change in IB. Now at VCE is equal to 10 volt, we read two values of ICs from the graph, then beta AC is equal to 150. In this example, a low input to the transistor gives a high output and a high input gives a low output. The switching conditions are designed such a way that the transistor does not stay in the active state. The output characteristics graph for a transistor gives us the relation between the collector current and emitter voltage. It also gives us the value of base current, but it gives no information about the base emitter voltage. Amplification factor is equal to IC upon IB, small change, and VC is constant, that is current gain is equal to IC into IB. VC is constant. Transistor consists of two PNP in the series of PNP and NPN. Number of depletion layers in a transistor is 2. A transistor made up of two PN diodes connected back to back. Collector is the biggest component in the transistor. In PNP transistor, majority charge carriers are holes and minority charge carriers are electrons. Transistor is a current driven device since the IC is controlled via IB, that is collector current is controlled via base current. In NPN transistor, holes are the minority carriers and free electrons are the majority carriers. Base current is typically 1 to 5% of the emitter current or collector current for small signal transistors. Since transistors have a constant current source in the emitter circuit, the input impedance is very high. In common emitter circuit, IE is equal to IC plus IB. IE is equal to IC, therefore ratio of IC upon IE is always less than 1. So alpha is less than unity. Its value lies between 0.9 to 0.995. The most commonly used transistor arrangement is common emitter arrangement. In BJT, base region is sandwiched between emitter and collector. BJT operates in active region to work as amplifier and oscillators. In transistor, base is very lightly doped as compared to the emitter, because by doing so IB is high, recombination is decreased in the base region. Input signal is applied between the base and emitter terminals. Input current flowing is the IB, and hence characteristics are represented by a plot between VB and IB. If the collector base junction is reversed bias and base emitter junction is forward bias, then BJT functions in the active region of the output characteristics. If collector base junction and the base emitter junction are both forward bias, then BJT functions in the saturation region of the output characteristics. If the collector base junction and the base emitter junction are both reversed bias, then BJT functions in the cutoff region of the output characteristics. The transistor in which one N-type material is doped with two P-type materials, such type of transistor is known as PNP transistor. Base will be of N-type material. In transistor, 1N and 2P type materials doped in PNP transistors. In common base amplifier, input signal is applied at emitter terminal while the amplified output signal is obtained at the collector terminal. With respect to ground, for AC signals, the base collect terminals is specifically connected to the ground through the capacitor. Even output resistance is very high, and hence the current gain is approximately equal to unity. Due to this, there is no possibility of current amplification. Consequently, the CB amplifier exhibits high voltage gain. In common collector configuration, also known as emitter follower, because the emitter voltage follows that of the base, offering a high input impedance and a low output impedance. It is extensively used as a buffer. Voltage gain is unity. Even though current gain is high, the input and output signals are in phase. In common base configuration, input impedance is low while output impedance is high. Although voltage is high, the current gain is low and overall power gain is also low. When compared to the other transistor configuration available, thus there is no current amplification because of unity current gain. In cutoff region, both the junctions are reversed bias. Transistor has practically zero current because the emitter does not emit charge carriers to the base. There is negligibility current due to minority carriers. In this mode, transistor act as an open switch. In saturated region mode, in saturated region mode, both the junctions are forward bias. The negative terminal of the battery is connected to the emitter. Collector current becomes independent of base current. In this mode, transistor act as a closed switch. Depending on the type of load, a collector current is induced that would turn on the motor or LED. Transistor in the circuit is switched between cutoff and saturation, the load. For example, can be a motor or a LED light emitting diode or any other electrical devices. Output devices like LEDs only require a few milliampere at logic level DC voltage and can therefore be driven directly by the output of a logic gate. However, high power devices such as motor or lamps require more power than that supplied by an ordinary logic gate. So transistor switches are used. Therefore, LEDs driven by transistor logics. LEDs output devices only require a few milliampere at logic DC voltages. From the cutoff characteristics, the base emitter voltage in a cutoff region is less than 0.7 volt. The cutoff region can be considered as off mode. Here VB is greater than 0.7 and IC is equal to 0. Here transistor will be biased so that maximum amount of IB is applied, resulting in maximum IC, resulting in minimum emitter voltage drop, which results in depletion layer as small as possible and maximum current flows through the transistors, therefore decreases by decreasing emitter voltage drop. From the saturation mode characteristics, the transistor acts as a single pole single throw solid state switch. A zero IC flows with a positive signal applied to the base of a transistor. It turns on like a closed switch. Therefore, VB is saturated region cannot be predicted. Sometimes DC current gain of a BJT is too low to directly switch the load current or voltage. So multiple switching transistors is used. The load is connected to the ground and transistor switches the power to it. Thus switching power with PNP transistor is sourcing current and NPN transistor is sinking current. BJT, three semiconductor diode regions, emitter, base and collector region, and operates at defined region of cutoff mode, active mode and saturation mode respectively. A BJT operates as an amplifier in active mode and a switch in cutoff or saturation mode. In cutoff mode, there is no current flowing through the BJT, hence both junctions BE and CE must be reversed bias, else if either of them is forward biased, then the current will flow. Collector current depends linearly of saturation current and exponentially to the ratio of voltage between difference of base and collector and thermal voltage. In the physical mode of a common base transistor amplifier, the input is measured at the emitter terminals of the BJT biased device, whereas output is measured across collector terminal of it. To determine the input characteristics, the VCB is kept constant at 0 volts and VEB is increased from 0 volts to different voltage levels. For each voltage level of the input voltage, the input current is recorded. And to determine the output characteristics, the IE is kept constant at 0 current and VCB is increased from 0 volts to different voltage levels. For each voltage level of the output voltage, the IC current is recorded. The dynamic input resistance, that is Ri, is equal to smallest change in Vb upon smallest change in Ie, keeping Vc constant. Here Ic is equal to beta into Ib. Therefore, Ic will be 2.5 milliampere in this example. When no voltage is provided at the base, then no current passes through or from emitter to collector. So, even if very high potential difference is applied to the emitter collector junction, no current flows through it. This configuration is used for the switching in various appliances using BJT. BC547B, that is BJT, most common and widely used NPN transistor. It is small, cheap, uses less power and fulfills most of the requirement for general purpose use. In BJT, both electron and holes are responsible for conduction. The term bipolar itself means two polarity, which represents that both charged particles are responsible for the conduction in the BJT. A BJT has two PN junction. First PN junction is between the base emitter terminal and second PN junction is between base collector terminal. A base is always between emitter and collector. 0.7 is the minimum voltage required to make the base emitter junction of a real silicon bipolar junction transistor in forward bias. This 0.7 volt potential difference between base and emitter terminals takes the PN junction in forward bias. Collector to emitter voltage and IC are the parameters considering which transfer characteristics curve of BJT is made. It is voltage versus current graph in which current lies on y-axis and voltage lies on x-axis. Here IC is equal to beta into IB, that is 0.8 milliampere in this example. FET, field effect transistors, are voltage controlled devices. By applying some voltage between the gate and source, the drain current can be controlled. In order to control the operation of FET, the gate to drain voltage is varied to operate the FET in different regions of operation. Because of the silicon dioxide insulator doped between drain and source at the top, the resistance offered by this is very high. The insulator will stop the flow of electron from one part to another, which acts as an open circuit. BJT is usually built with a thickness of up to 1 cm, whereas FET uses a fabrication technique which makes its size in mm. Therefore, BJT is larger than FET in size. Because of its small size, the IC chips can be made even smaller, which reduces the wear and tear. The process technology used with constant at which the ratio of width and length the FET is made more advantageous. For FET, the current reaches maximum, that is IDSS, occurs when VGS, that is gate source voltage, is 0 voltage and drain source voltage is greater than or equal to Vp. When the gate to source voltage is less than pinch off, both the junctions will be reversed biased and hence no current flows. ID is equal to IDSS 1 minus VGS upon Vp 2. If Vp is equal to VGS, then ID is equal to 0 ampere. By varying the gate to source voltage, resistance can be varies as follows. Rd is equal to R0 upon 1 minus V2Gs upon Vp. Therefore, FET as voltage controlled resistor in ohmic region. When a voltage greater than pinch off is applied, the current starts flowing from drain to source for N channel FET, and for P is vice versa, that is source to drain. The forward bias drain and gate is the reason for the flow of electron from drain to source. As the conventional current flows opposite to the electron flow, the current will flow from source to drain in p-type channel FET. FET are unipolar transistors as they involve single carrier type operation. FET's conductivity is regulated by the voltage applied to a terminal, the gate, which is insulated from the device. In FET, the current enters the channel through source and current leaves the junction through drain. Other than the three terminals, source, drain and gate, there is a fourth terminal called as a body or base. This is used to bias the transistor to operation on. In FET, the width is greater than the length of the gate. Length gives the distance between source and drain. Width is the extension of the transistor in the direction of particular to cross section. Gate permits the electron to flow through or block their passage by creating or eliminating the channel between source and drain. In N-channel depletion mode device, as the depletion layer region width expands, it encroaches the channel from the sides and channel becomes narrow. A positive gate to source voltage increases the channel size and allows the electrons to flow easily. Saturation mode, which is in between the ohmic and saturation region, is used when amplification is needed. The FET physical structure, which contains silicon dioxide, provides infinite resistance. Hence, no current will flow through the gate terminal. Ig is equal to 0 ampere. For a FET, same current flows through the gate and source terminal. Hence, source current is equal to 1 milliampere. Here VDS is equal to VDD minus VDRD. Therefore, in this example, RD is equal to 2 kilo ohm. FET, monopolar devices with only one carrier type, either electron or holes, providing current flow through the device. N-channel FETs employ electrons, while p-type channel FETs employs holes as a source of current. The current flows in the device is due to the majority carriers. In an N-type JFET, it is due to the electrons, and in a p-type JFET, it is due to the holes. The pinch off voltage for an N-channel JFET is negative, that is not greater than 0. The depletion region would extend into the N channel if the reverse bias in the gate to source voltage increases, which means the gate to source voltage has to be negative since the gate is N type, and in N channel is always on depletion mode JFET. Since the channel for current flow from source to drain is always present, this is in contrast to P channel JFET, which needs to be provided with a channel for the flow of current. A JFET has three terminals, namely source, gate, and drain. The gate source PN junction is always reversed bias because if it is forwarded, then all the current of channel will flow to the gate and not to the source, ultimately damaging the JFET. A common base configuration of a PNP transistor is analogous to common gate configuration of a JFET. When drain voltage is equal to pinch off voltage, the depletion layers almost touch each other. IDSS is referred to as the drain current for zero bias because the gate source voltage requires no bias voltage to operate. The gate source voltage is just zero. No voltage needs to be applied to it. IDSS drain to source current with gate shorted. A JFET has high impedance. Input impedance is high because input is reversed bias. A JFET is properly biased condition acts as a voltage controlled current source. The input resistance of a FET is typically very high in order of mega ohms, that is up to 100 mega ohm. FET is a voltage driven controlled device, that is the output current is controlled by the electric field applied and it is three terminal device. Unlike MOSFET metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistors. JFETs are predominantly depletion mode devices. JFETs are predominantly depletion mode devices, meaning they are normally on and require a gate source voltage to turn them off. A physical structure and doping of JFETs make it difficult to achieve enhancement mode operation. Usually, the semiconductor diode of choice is silicon. Some chips manufacturers, mostly notably IBM and Intel, use an alloy of silicon and germanium SiG in MOSFET. Thank you. Transistors Unit 5.